What is it? Tim is here. Now, with of course, it is being October, and I'm of course deciding to do my like reviews for past horror films. From the first to the very first, obviously. So here is the first horror movie I'm doing my review for. Since the prequel just came out on Paramount Plus this past week, and it was pretty terrible to be honest, yeah. Here is my review for the for the original 1968 film Rosemary's Baby. Now, this film was actually based on a 1967 novel of the same name and was directed by Roman Polanski, who I know the name is a little problematic, but take away the not so good stuff with Roman Polanski. He has put out some really iconic stuff. Chinatown, his Macbeth movie is pretty decent. And he also did Rosemary's Baby, which is such a really classic horror film in and of itself. Now, if you guys don't know much about the story, it stars Mia Farrow as a newlywed living in Manhattan who becomes pregnant, but soon begins to suspect that her neighbors are members of satanic cult who are grooming her in order to use her baby for their rituals. Now, of course, this does star Mia Farrow as Rosemary, with John Cassavetes as her husband, Guy Woodhouse. You have some great performances by Ruth Gordon, who plays many cast staff. Sidney Blackmore was also in this. Of course, Ruth Gordon plays the role of Minnie Casefed, who's like one of the eccentric neighbors, and she is really creepy in this. And Gordon actually got won an Academy Award for her performance, which usually rare for the horror genre to like Oscar to give love to the horror genre. Sidney Blackmore plays Roman Casafet, who's Minnie's husband, and he's terrific. Ralph Bellamy was also in this. This movie has some really creepy moments to it. From like the opening sequence to the part with Rosemary and Guy's moving in, uh, the necklace scene, the pregnancy plans, some fun revelations. I mean, yeah, of course, the 60s and 70s was really interesting time for satanic cults because, of course, there was The Omen and all that. But yeah, Rosemary's Baby is one of the creepiest movies of the 60s. Like, the 60s had some really good horror films back then, from the likes of, obviously, Psycho. I think The Omen came out in the 70s. I gotta double check. I think it was the 60s or 70s, one of the two. Of course, Rosemary's Baby is a great one. I mean, yeah, if you guys never really seen Rosemary's Baby, highly recommend it. Can't really recommend the prequel, but yeah. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Rosemary's Baby? If so, what's up? Were you a fan? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy.